This game is called Aether&Iron. I have no idea if it's going to be good. For those who want to enjoy the story and explore the world without focusing heavily on combat. For those that want a mix of engaging story and challenging gameplay. I mean, that's me. That's me. Single save. This game supports autosave. Please don't turn it off. All right.
Every man, woman, and child
Jesus
remembers
Christ.
the day that Aether first captured their imagination. That gravity became nothing more than an inconvenience. Prepare yourselves, fair citizens of New York, to feel such wonder again. The Helicline Institute of Aeonics is announcing an early Aether Tech showcase ahead of the 1939 World's Fair. So come one and come all, and be inspired. Gaze upon new skyward frontiers and see that there is no alternative to a future amongst the heavens.
Looks like it's time. There's no thriving in this city, not in the lowers. They call it that for a reason. Drowning in rain, lost in the shadow of the uppers. But with a job like today's, a girl can hope to finally catch her breath. Just a transport. No guns, no complications, no room for another screw-up. A second chance from a hard case like Mr. Blanc doesn't come around often. I just hope he's not setting me up. But something still isn't cooking right. Mr. Blanc doesn't give second chances to anyone. After that last job went south, he could have tossed me into the well and watched me get torn apart 6 ways to Sunday.
By what?
Someday, I can leave the smuggling business behind. I won't have to worry about backroom deals, meddling tyrants, or pulling pennies from the smoke of a gun. Maybe I could even find a place in the uppers to thrive. Too bad I'm only welcome up here on business. For now. Someday, I'll have a whole place to myself up here. Something entirely mine. No thing and nobody holding me down. Just me and the open sky.
Mm-hmm.
Finally free.
Aether&Iron. Yup. Let's go. I like this already.
I slip into one of the ritziest hideaways in the uppers, long after the rich and sauced have sauntered off to bed. The glass cage cleans up nice after hours, but no amount of soap will wash away the stink of high-class gin and imported cologne.
Ooh. So honestly, a lot of cool things. Crew level 1. You can increase your crew level by completing missions, combat, and exploring. My heat is 3. Your heat impacts your talent checks. High heat can make it more likely to get into combat or face more opponents in combat. My crew, this is where you manage your crew. You can change which heroes join Gia on a mission and see all of your crew's skills and abilities in one place. You can only change your crew while you're at the hole. You will gain new crew members as you progress. You can change which vehicles your crew members are driving. Select swap and choose from any of your unlocked vehicles. What? Change your vehicles to gain new abilities in combat, get more storage, or access new parts of the city. Okay. Ooh, glass birds and glass shoes.
My shoe gives the glass floor a wary tap as I scan the room. I ignore the booze hound glued to the table and turn to the stern-faced bartender.
All right, we're in the uppers. Ooh. Do we want to examine the back? Examine the floor.
The regulars flock here to take in the view over a bottle of something expensive and bubbly. Every now and then, a soul gets grounded. And this is the best seat in the house. The booze hound's a whistling faucet, and his drool-spattered watch is worth more than my whole outfit. As good a mouthwash as any. Might come in handy later, too. Currency in my line of work isn't always green.
I'm gonna take it.
The bartender gives me a look as I grab the long-necked top-shelf swill and take a drink.
So 1 top shelf liquor added to the crew's pockets. Let me talk to Mr. Morgan.
The bartender's eyes follow my hands, making sure I don't get too familiar with a patron's belongings. I approach the counter. Morgan? I give a curt nod without response. Any other gift of familiarity would be wasted. Wilson out? A deep sullenness passes over the man.
What can I do for you, Miss Ricasso?
Talent check! Certain dialogue options contain talent checks. These checks add an element of chance to your decisions influenced by your crew's talents and attributes. Each check has a difficulty rating and a minimum number that you need to roll. When you perform a talent check, you roll 2 6-sided dice. Your crew's talent and attribute bonuses are added to the dice roll. All of your bonuses are shown in the tooltip when highlighting the dialogue option. Okay. 83%. I'm gonna press Wilson. You know what? We can't. The tutorial's not gonna let us lose an 83% roll. What? Okay.
My eyes scan the aged bartender's body, looking for some set of clues on what happened to Wilson. Nothing. Nothing. You didn't answer my question. Where's Wilson?
Where's Wilson?
Your powers of observation astound, Miss Randazzo. I indeed did not answer your question.
I'm gonna ask him about business.
It's been a while. How's business, Morgan?
So it did say in the beginning that some of the voiceover were complete. Business carries on as usual, Miss Randazzo. Mr. Blanc's morning is full, and the evening we host Kit Holiday.
I know that name from the radio. Shame I'll have to miss hearing her live. The glass cage might tolerate my presence during after hours, but its patience runs dry whenever respectable clientele's on the floor. I got a meeting with Mr. Blanc. Let him know I'm here.
Oh. Blanc means, I think it means white.
So soon? I'm surprised. And without your uncle.
His eyes meet mine, challenging me to say anything, to reach for my piece, to balk, maybe even cry. I'm missing an Apollo Diamond picture to be here, Morgan. Help a girl out. The bartender frowns while he polishes a small tumbler.
Ekrin.
He's expecting me. I don't intend to make him wait. Do you?
Oh, ding.
That did the trick. He reaches his hand under the
Ooh.
counter, slowly. A part of me waits for a fiery roar of buckshot to tear through the mahogany. Instead, I hear a click and muted bell.
Oh.
They'll be with you shortly, Miss Randazzo. I assume you can show yourself out afterwards.
A familiar scent fills the air and blazy smoke drifts to the corner of my eye, drawing my attention to a darkened booth.
Oh, this is getting mysterious. Looks like we can level up. Complete missions and encounters to earn XP and level up. When you level up, for each of your heroes, gain a talent point for you to spend. Each hero has access to different talents. Increase your talent proficiency to be more likely succeed in dialogue talent checks. Increasing talents to certain will unlock new skills. These skills grant your heroes new abilities and bonuses when they're part of your crew. Okay. Leveling up to level your each crew. Okay, good. Oh my god. Smarts. The master of planning and tactics, you can see the big picture and make decisions that maximize your team's potential. I want to just read these. Adds +1 to your strategist talent check. Add +1 bonus to gumshoe talent check. Add +1 to your brainiac talent rolls. Hustle is phantom. Stealth and subterfuge. Charm and persuasion. Quick on your feet. Innate understanding of machinery. Physical prowess and intimidation. You thrive on risk and pushing to the limits. You guys, I'm a bit of a strategist and brainiac, honestly. At the end of the turn, oh, there's so many cool things in here. I'm gonna go with brainiac. I'm gonna just take it. I'm gonna take brainiac because I want her to be like me. Take Mr. Blanc's offer. Speak to Mr. Blanc carefully.
The table's already set. A narrow beam of light splits the booth. On my side, a glass of my favorite whiskey. On the other, An ember held in the hands of a man more shadow than flesh.
Ooh.
Drink.
Okay. The strategist. Guys, we failed the first 83%. That means there's the chances of failing two 83% rolls in a row are like 1 in 127,000. Like, there's no way, right?
Excuse me, Mr. Blanc, but I'm here for business, not pleasure.
Boom! We did it. We gained some XP.
The ember leans closer. I swear.
Very
Oh.
well. A shame, Randazzo.
He stubs out the pleasantries with his dying cigarette. Onto a new smoke.
A young woman from the Heights requests transport to the Lowers. Nowhere in particular.
The
Oh.
Heights. What's some girl from upstairs want in the slums?
I don't care. She requested discretion.
Okay. Ask about the plight. Probe about simplicity. Ask about Wilson. I want to ask about the
She
client.
seem like the type to cause trouble? If she's getting into my car, I need to know what to expect.
She is young, naive, harmless. No threat to you.
Ooh. It's 58% smooth talker. Coax him into saying more. Like, that's risky, right? Like, 83 is basically 100%, but 58 is basically 50. This is like should I coin flip it? We rolled an 8 last time. Boy, I wish I had my bonus. What's the worst that can happen if I
You're
just...
the one who knows things, and that's all you know?
Oh my god,
Girl's
the
height.
dice god
I
strikes.
found her buying passage from an unsavory sort, and I offered her an alternative. She's desperate, and she had money.
That was nothing, but more than I could have hoped from a man who charges a premium on information.
I don't know, Caffeine. I don't know. We failed the first one, but I don't think it punished us. We'll find out. Let's probe about the
Sounds
simplicity.
too easy.
For you, Randazzo, too easy is all you get. For now.
And if she brings in heat from the Heights?
I trust you will adapt. Let's ask about
Where's
Wilson.
Morgan looks worse for wear out there. The yellow flame flashes on caught breath.
Mr. Wilson is no longer under my employ.
Shame. He owes me money. Nowhere like the booth.
Oh, no, I can...
Darkens to a silent gloom. Even the embers quiet their dull murmurings as Mr. Blanc leans forward again.
You'd do best to forget Mr. Wilson. Him and those he associated with. Or you too will find yourself out of my employ.
Ooh, I feel like he's talking about killing people.
I'd struck a nerve, one that ran deep. Too deep for me to feel comfortable going any further. Mr. Blanc is a monster in his own right. I don't want to know what ghosts haunt his closet.
I'm gonna take the
I'll
job.
get it done in a few hours. And maybe next time we talk, the work will require more than my babysitting skills.
Your reputation is mud, Randazzo. This is charity. Do the job. You'll be paid. Half your usual.
Ooh, demand a higher pay. Ask politely for higher pay. God damn it. I should have put the points into smooth talker, chat. You know what? I don't think that Gia Randazzo is the type of person that asks politely. I feel like she is a strong, independent woman who's going to demand higher pay. I'm about to smash the glass ceiling. Boom! Let's go. We did it, chat. We did it.
Half? No. You shouldn't even be giving me a job. You might call it charity, I call bull. Maybe I don't need to know all the details, but I am going to get paid what I deserve.
Yo, tell him.
Careful.
I'm walking a knife's edge with bare feet, and he knows it. But he also knows I have a point. He could have given this job to anyone, but he didn't. He gave it to me. I wasn't going into this blind, not without proper pay. I'll find something else. I've worked my way from the bottom before. I don't need this. I stand to leave, burying the bluff as far in my gut as I can, keeping it from bouncing out with gritted teeth and a hand near my holster.
Randazzo, stay put. Take the job or not. You do not leave without my say-so.
I turn around. Sweat pools at the base of my neck for several moments as I stare intently into the dark.
And Randazzo,
Wait, I didn't get the pay increase?
do not do that again.
Ooh. What was up with all that glass
You'll
ceiling
find her
chat?
outside, being obvious. Good luck, Randazzo.
I got $30. Let's see. She's down below stepping out for air. You'll find her there. Okay, good. The mission log displays your available missions, including details and their current objectives. From here, you can also review a history of previously completed missions. Access at any time. Okay. End this conversation. Oh, I did. Secure the obvious client.
My eyes dart to the back door. If things go sideways, I'm a quick sprint from the exit.
All right. Back to the taxi platform.
A string of yellow cabs idle at the curb, their vultures squawking at a young woman standing on the sidewalk, barely 20. She's a bird of paradise, too colorful for the drab concrete jungle around her. Obvious was right. That's the one.
Ooh, I know who I know who it is. It's Nellie.
One of the buzzards has her cornered. The girl's smile is a mask. She's being polite, but she doesn't realize how ugly this could get.
Ooh, buy the cabbies off. Oh, I can give them the top shelf liquor that I stole in the other room. I could scare them off and keep the liquor. 83% chance to scare them off, and I keep the liquor. I feel like that's the way we go.
Beat it. This fare's mine.
Oh my god, I got hot dice today, shit. I got them hot
The
dice.
cabbie gawps at me, stunned I dare intrude on his meal ticket. He sneers and turns back to the girl possessively.
You pay her no mind, doll. Listen, do you like music?
I step forward and dig the snout of my pistol into the unwashed folds of his exposed neck. At the cold touch of iron, he lets out a little rat squeak.
We leveled up once, yes.
Now that's music.
Oh boy,
You're with me, Principessa. The girl locks eyes with me and instantly puts the pieces together. She's a fast one.
thanks ever so much, but my friend's here? Have a nice day.
She trots over to me. The buzzards grumble and fly off, on the prowl for their next piece of roadside meat, leaving...
Oh shit. Leaving one stubborn hanger on to squawk. You better watch your back, girlie. We'll see you later.
That sure was scary. I didn't realize... thank you, Miss Smuggler?
I give her a once-over, like a filament warming up inside a bulb. Her shaken nerves are slowly replaced with a beaming smile. My silence doesn't seem to deter her optimism.
So, you're my driver. I'm Nellie. Well, Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt, technically, but please, Nellie's fine.
Name's Gia. So, doctor, huh?
That's right. My degree's in theoretical aethonics. I did my dissertation on Cherenkov radiation's impact on aether particulate flux. Columbia, then NYU for postgrad. Such a gorgeous campus. Have you been?
Can't say I have.
It's pretty close to the Helicline Institute of Aethonics. Olympus Park is what most people call it. Where I work. Or worked, anyway.
She fidgets with her big, overstuffed briefcase. Something about it bothers me. This isn't your average rich socialite clutching her purse in a rough part of town. She's clinging to it like a life raft.
There's something important in that briefcase.
I hope hope you don't mind me saying so, but you make quite a striking impression.
Ooh, I think she's flirting.
The girl's eyes sparkle with curiosity. She's a bright little thing, smart, switched on, and she's doing an admirable job of hiding how scared she really is. Her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper.
Are you really a smuggler?
Ooh. Yo, that says 16%. I'm gonna tell her the truth.
Depends who's asking.
Well, I am silly. How does one become a smuggler anyways?
Usually not by choice.
Wowzers.
I don't know what's happening.
Uh-huh. My car's this way. Come on. I get an itchy feeling, like we're being watched. This whole thing has me off kilter, like walking into a room without turning on the lights.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting the same tingling myself. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Wait, show the highlights. There are none. We're getting this taxi cab.
Zio always liked cabbies. Said they
Or
were
not.
useful. This is where he and I disagreed.
All right. Take Dr. Reinhardt to the lowers. Travel to the ferry station. Oh shit, I think...
We step into my ride. I twist the ignition, and we set off. I catch the girl scanning the interior, her eyes taking everything in.
Why is she so peculiar? I bet that she's not what she appears to be.
Where am I dropping you off? The lowers is pretty big.
Oh, anywhere, really? I'm sure I'll find my way where I need to.
There's only sincerity in that voice. Mr. Blanc wasn't kidding. This really is a babysitting job.
I didn't say that, Caffeine. I would never have said anything like that.
Ooh, what's that button do?
Yeah, don't press that.
Ah, so it must be some type of modification. I bet it's a supercharger. They always have those in the comics. Oh, I know. It's an ejector seat. Wait, it's not for the passenger side, is it?
She's not even really talking to me. Her motor mouth is just spinning out of control. I've got to learn what the hell's going on with this easy transport.
Let's ask about her plans first.
So, first time in the lowers, huh? Doing some sightseeing?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Kid glances away and grips the case tighter. This line of questioning isn't going anywhere.
Let's ask about Mr. Blanc.
So, you and Mr. Blanc are old friends? The girl gives me a confused look, like I was using a jar of rotten eggs as face cream.
What? What is that line? Okay.
No, he helped me out of a difficult situation. He's a very kind man, you know. Quite like him, though I think he smokes too much.
Kind? I've never heard it put that way.
He talked about you before you showed up. I think he likes you. Said you had grit, that I could trust you. Not much else, though. After that, he just smoked and smoked. Dirty habit, don't you think?
I can't tell if she's being serious. Miss Sunshine doesn't seem like the type to lie, but getting Mr. Blanc to share personal details wasn't a scenario I could see playing out.
I'm going to ask her about her work, and then I'm going to give her a once-over. Ooh, 72%. Because I'm a brainiac. Boom! There we go. Oh, there's no way the game would let Killa lose another dice roll. J-Stank, please. I got hot dice today.
Look, Dr. Nelly the Whiz Kid. You're cute, but you're not half as clever as you think you are. I got you figured out. She grins. If this is all just a game to her, at least she's enjoying it.
All right then, Miss Gia, the dangerous smuggler. What is it you figured out exactly?
Those scars on your fingertips. They're faint, but whatever caused them wasn't ordinary Aether. And it sure wasn't theoretical.
When I'm in a game with Southern characters, Greyboken.
Theoretical scientists can work with their hands. That doesn't prove anything. And these?
She holds up a hand defiantly, partially hiding the other. Burn scars, light, barely noticeable in the light, are scattered across her fingers, like some exotic leopard pelt.
Perfectly ordinary aether burns from perfectly normal blue aether.
It's how she says the word blue that bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Something I can't place. This girl has secrets, and if she's been working on some fancy aether tech in the Heights, those secrets are the kind that can kill.
As I suspected.
While we're talking, my eyes keep getting pulled to the rear view like it's a magnet. I can't shake the feeling we're not alone. I juke down a couple service paths and hop across an access junction. Sure enough, when we pop back onto street level, the same dark shape is lurking behind us.
Ooh, it's gonna be our first fight.
Hang on to something, kid. This might get bumpy. I pop open the hidden compartment under the dash and point to it. The girl catches on almost instantly.
I'm about to
And
get
there's
my
only a moment of
strap.
hesitation before she shoves her briefcase inside.
Oh, she's putting the briefcase in there. It's probably a good idea. Whatever she's protecting in that briefcase is probably valuable. Moving around the island, click on a location to view the info and set it as your destination. Click on it again or press space to travel. You can right-click to travel to destinations. I don't know what. You may encounter uninspected events along your route. After an event, you will return to the map. You can continue your journey by pressing space or... Oh, I want to do events. I want to see what the events are. Go to location. Guess we're... Ooh! Surprise encounter
Catch a
time!
glimpse of the man tailing us.
Oh, look at
He's
the
got
art.
the easy posture and the liquid metal smile of a seasoned killer.
Oh,
In the
look how
rear view,
cool...
His eyes burn like ice above a jagged scar.
Look how goddamn cool the car looks in the mirror.
No! How did he find me?
He's got the easy posture in the liquid metal smile of a seasoned killer. In the rear view, his eyes burn like ice above a jagged scar.
Who?
Oh my god, what is about to happen? Time you came home, darling.
Nellie? Who is that?
Looks like you found a little tour guide, Eleanor. Got no quarrel with you, smuggler. Just pull over and you can drive away clean.
We can't, Gia. Please, we can't.
Don't worry, kid. Just keep your head down. This will be over soon.
Enemy vehicles can be damaged by selecting a weapon and then an enemy vehicle to shoot. Each weapon can only be used once per turn. What? Hover over locations to preview your path. Click a location to move there. Moving forward costs more than moving backward. You can combine attacks and movement by selecting an ability and then choosing a location. Oh, this is like the train game. Combat is dynamic. Look for obstacles and lane changes that could damage or even destroy your vehicle. Could ram them. Shoot, I could shoot my Gatling gun. Do you guys want to shoot a Gatling gun?
My transmission!
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I got heat, guys. Some actions attract heat. High heat improves brass talent checks, but worsens smarts checks. Low heat does the opposite. Move and shoot here for energy, I think. Oh, I gotta pull up side and blast.
Don't cover this kind of
I have a
monkey business.
Gatling gun in the back of my car. Can I ram him? I think that's the end of my turn. Wait. Wait, I didn't shoot a civilian. Guys, I was shooting the people that were with the bad guy. You guys saw the whole thing. I want a ram. I want that. Oh, my Gatling gun is on cooldown. Like the lady at the pool. I don't want to ram. Cancel that. Oh, do I not have enough? Can I move here? All right, fuck it, ram him. The blonde lady that died every crocodile attempt. No valid targets. Do I have to be here? Damage is in a single target. Direction right. Oh my god. Okay. It will only shoot right. That will only shoot behind. And we can all... Shit. Move up here then. Oh! No. Guys, we're about to have an obstacle. He's trying to block me in. All right. This... Ah! Sir. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Move up here. I'm going to ram him over into the obstacle. That's all I can do. I think he just dies to the obstacle. Watch this.
Another notch on the dash.
Boom. There we go.
We did it, Gia. He's gone.
Well. I murdered 2 families. No, guys, those were enemy cars that were they were ambushing me with multiple vehicles.
That was too easy. We need to get off this island.
Look, we got ourselves a bit of a W, and we got some scrap metal. 63 XP, baby. Look at us go, chat. 4th Street. Go ahead here. Ooh, the Astoria Bay Guard. Stop all vehicles leaving Astoria Bay require an exit permit.
I got my papers. Verified this morning by...
All exit permits from before noon today are considered void. You'll have to acquire a new permit inside the terminal.
Look, maybe there is some other arrangement we can reach.
Oh, no. I am not filleting that guy.
I flash a clip of greenbacks underneath my outstretched expired permit. The guard looks unimpressed.
This is awkward.
Damn upper snobs. Too good for money.
Ma'am, that might fly where you're from, but not up here. You have to get a permit like everyone else. Now move on.
He waves me on, and I drive towards an open...
Killer was ambushing innocent cars. Guys, I was not.
People mill about, laughing in the sun, but something's off. The world feels grainy and sluggish, like I'm wading through sand. I need to keep the girl close.
Mm-hmm. I hope that we're keeping a good eye on that briefcase. We're in the uppers. Oh, hold on. What is alt? Alt doesn't seem to do anything. Let me look at the skyline. Not a dark god in the sky or black hat in the crowd, but my shoulders remain tense.
We're killing time in a sea of hard limbs, well-used pocket watches, and dull chatter, waiting for a permit.
Gia, are you sure we can't take my briefcase? It's very important.
There's no damage like collateral
Better
damage.
off out of sight than getting swiped in a pickpocket's hunting ground. See that?
Boy, this is tough because I do this all the time. Like, I would rather not carry super important stuff on me. Like, if I'm going into a crowd of people because I worry that something could happen to it or me, but I also would never leave it in my glove box because it's more likely that the thing could be stolen from the, you know what I mean? Like, if it's not on me, I would stress about whether it's actually safe in my glove box or not. Does anybody else do that, or is that just me?
I nod and put a spotlight on an act I've played myself. A gal trips into a gentleman. The gentleman goes to help her. And the bag he's briefly forgotten about glides away in the hands of her partner.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Jeepers! Oh, that poor man. We
should do nothing. Right now, we keep our heads down and avoid bringing attention to ourselves.
Grocery shopping with a laptop in the car? That's exactly right.
Oh.
Look, no one's prying my stash open, and I've got an eye on the car. Besides, we'll be back in the Chimera in no time.
Right. What's the phrase? Staying low. I'm just worried because... Oh, dear, look! Cotton clouds! Oh, I haven't had uppers candy in years.
Uppers candy? Is she talking about methamphetamines?
The girl runs off.
What? She runs off, leaving me to idle in line. Ooh. There's no way I'd let her enjoy herself. Somebody's going to snatch her. I have to call after her.
Hey, don't wander off. She stops, but only long enough to shoot me a grin and a wave. An innocent invitation to come along.
Oh, no, no, no. We don't have time for this. Okay, we're in the Astoria Bay Ferry Terminal. Let's go ahead and examine the ferries.
Speakers call out names with far more cheer than they deserved. Dreamland, Nation's Crusade, and so on. None were ours.
Interact with
The girl
Nellie.
seems determined to stay obvious. We've still got time before the ferry leaves, but I growl as I give up my spot in line and beat feet after her. The girl's busy drilling the vendor about sugar to syrup ratios. I throw a look and she focuses on picking out a flavor. A stick of cotton later, I heard her back in line. Unfortunately, it hasn't moved. I let her get in a few sweet bites before I feed her something bitter. What did that scarred-up black hat want with you? Her face falls mid-bite. The pink cloud sags like a lead balloon.
I've thought of at least 5 different ways to explain it, but it's complicated.
Ooh.
Usually I'd ask someone for advice, but he's not here.
Yo, look at my heat ratio. Like, pumping my enforcer. Watch this, 91%. I forcefully asked her about the man.
You knew who that was. You'd seen him before. Who is he?
I don't know.
Who was he? Why is my little red bar? Ooh, the Chimera's health bar. Got it.
That wasn't your average tracker. He was big time. Someone you hire when there's no room for error. Someone with deep pockets is after you. And that black hat's not going to give up till he's finished the job. The girl's whole body gives up with a single deep breath. She seems almost relieved to spill the beans.
It's about time we had the truth.
He's the reason I ran. I saw him at Olympus Park. I saw what he did.
You know, I think one of the things that makes the writing better than it is, and I think the writing is like decent. I don't have anything against it, but the monologue, the way that, I mean, I know a lot of places and games probably do this, but this game would be very different if the monologue wasn't in a different color, if the monologue didn't have the monologue tone to it, you know what I mean, in terms of how the audio is rendered to give that monologue feel to it. Like, there's a certain like level of engagement I think that's baked into the text and the writing itself that gives it like an extra layer of interesting. To me, that's how I feel.
And I'm guessing he didn't want any witnesses.
Gia, I don't know what he's going to do.
Nothing is what. Not while you're with me. She perks up at the small glint of hope, and I give her a half-hearted smile. It's one thing to deal with a tracker, but if this guy is a hired killer too, I need to be more careful.
I'm gonna ask about the briefcase.
Look, kid, I got shot at for you. I was told to expect a simple transport, and now I'm stuck looking over my shoulder. You owe me a whole lot more than it's complicated. What's in the case?
I bet it's a bomb. The monologue should be in a Kermit accent.
I'm sorry. You're right. And I'm sorry you got shot at. It's my research. It's very important, but I don't know why anyone else would want it.
I give her a side eye. I need the whole picture, but all I'm getting is an unfinished canvas.
It's the well.
The well?
What about it? So a bodega sign falls off and disappears every now and then. Neighborhood's already coming to pieces anyhow.
It's expanding. Getting bigger. Stronger. It's going to get bad, Gia. Really bad.
You're pulling my leg.
No! I swear, Gia! The car!
Oh, shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying right there. You don't... Oh, God. The car's gone, chat. Missing vehicle. Where's my car?
Minutes. I'd only taken my eyes off the car for a few damn minutes. Time stops long enough for me to catch the tail end. The glare of green lights, the lift of red-white metal, and the blur of a black hat.
I hope she got the license plate number so we can track it down. Here's my thing. Listen, I'm not, I didn't Google, but here's what I think is happening. Nellie is not what she seems. I think that Nellie is presenting as like a shy, meek, like, engineer / physicist, whatever she is, right? I think she's a cold-blooded killer. I think that she is working with the people that Gia thinks she's trying to protect her from. I think that what she just did was leave it in the car, and Nellie allowed it to be stolen. Nellie is the bad guy working with the bad guys. Gia doesn't know it. That's my guess right now. So what just happened was a transfer. Like, Nellie just worked to transfer whatever's in that pack to the people that Gia believes is the bad people.
They took my car.
She got double-crossed is what's happening right now. She doesn't quite know it.
Gia, my research was in the car. What are we going to do?
Look at this. This is Emmy Award-winning acting right now. You take the glasses, picture this. Take the glasses off Nellie, put her in suit pants, lower her voice an octave to her normal speaking register, and she's got those gunmetal blue eyes. I fucking guarantee you she's like a top-level assassin. You think Gia needs to go back to her day job? Maybe. It was... But here's the thing. I think the only reason that Gia got sidetracked is because Nellie was kind of like being Nellie. I think that Nellie was putting on a bit of a distraction so that the car could get stolen.
We're going now. Ferry's here. I know a place we can hide on board, but we gotta move.
Guys, you guys are all gonna feel real goddamn silly when you find out that I'm right.
But...
No buts, kid. Move. If they've got the car, we've got to assume they're on our tail. We stick to the plan. Get to the lowers and hole up somewhere safe. After that, we're gonna figure out how you're getting my car back.
Now, this is also a weird assumption because there's no indication that the bad guys are after anything other than the satchel. Like, that's what we led to believe. Like, why? What would leave Gia to believe that the bad guys who now have the thing that they're seeking would also be after those two, unless they wanted to recapture Nellie, but they were willing to kill Nellie in the car when those 3 assassins ascended on the vehicle in the tunnel. I don't know.
The hull is a barrenless refuge, rotting and hidden in a forgotten corner of the city.
Oh, we
It
leveled
offers
up.
sanctuary to every soul who finds freedom at the end of a gun or the bottom of a bottle. It is the safety of the shadows.
Yo, anybody want to go to the hole? Let's go ahead and level up. So, presumably the researcher is just as important as the research. Maybe prayer, but what if it is research into a bomb and all you need is the research and you have your own engineers that can reverse engineer whatever is in the research? You know what I mean? The one assassin on the bridge with the 2 families that died in the crossfire. Guys, I'm gonna have to check the clip. I don't think you guys are right about this. All right, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Let's see. Gumshoe strategist. We could get when you wait a minute. Brainiac, when you hit a vehicle, apply energized status to a target. Or add 1 bonus to Gumshoe. You know what? We've seen a lot of I'm gonna take this strategist because we've seen a lot of our roles requiring it. At the end of a turn, adjacent enemy vehicles receives the engine failure status effect. A vehicle affected by engine failure is forced to move backwards. Well, I'm gonna take that too. Here we go. I think that is all the points I have. Yeah, we do. Something bomb blueprints. I have maybe.
Oh, is this your hideout, Gia? It's like a pirate's cove or a raider's den.
So the fact that she's overacting is the thing that's suspicious to me about her character. She's acting like somebody that would be kind of naive and like, you know, she's acting like a not naive person believes a naive person acts. That's the tip right there.
More like a sinkhole. Watch your step, kid. You'll sooner run into a back alley mugger than a swashbuckler out here.
So, what's next? We need to formulate a strategy.
My place. I need a drink. And you need to finish explaining what the hell got my car stolen.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh, I want to see Gia's apartment. Oh. All right, we've got a shotgun.
The way she holds herself is too bright for my apartment. Too colorful. Everything feels smaller. The space between the shrinking walls taken up by her testimony.
Ooh.
I've been tracking growth patterns around gravitational anomalies. The well's always been an unusual case. It goes through the occasional spike and ebb, but it's always stabilized, eventually.
Thank you, Solter, guys. I'm glad there's people. I'm glad there are sophisticated folks in chat that understand.
My colleagues and I, were supposed to meet and discuss what to do about the well, but I was late. I would have been inside already if it hadn't been for Professor Gardner. He discovered something was wrong first. He tried to get me away, and because of me, he...
Ooh, what happened to Professor Gardner?
She trembles, leaving the unspoken sound of a falling body to echo off the walls.
Wait, what does that mean? Leaving the unspoken sound of a falling body?
There was an explosion. Everything burned so fast. I wanted to help, but Professor Gardner wasn't moving. That's when I saw him. The black hat. And then he saw me. I ran as fast as I could. Didn't have time to take anything else but the notes I had on me.
That's a hell of a story.
Hmm.
So a professional killer snuck into the Heights and blew up a building just to get his mitts on you and your research. And you have no idea why.
I truly don't. Please, you have to believe me.
I'm going to ask about her colleagues.
Your colleagues. Tell me about them.
They were brilliant scientists, Gia. All of them. And bright and hopeful. Together, we were going to discover a better world. Find the answers to...
She holds back the grief by roaming the room with her eyes, latching on to every detail, yet ignoring every bit of it.
And they were kind. Alistair, Professor Gardner, especially. He always looked out for me. Even when I first showed up. A 16-year-old with a half-packed suitcase and too many questions. He always tried to help. Right to the end.
You think she was having a... Wait. I don't know. Did she? Let's ask about the well.
Your kind have been coming down here for years. They do some tests, make a big spectacle of themselves, and conclude that it's mostly harmless. Nothing more than clouds or a bad storm.
That's the thing! It should be nothing more than a cloud or a storm. For crying out loud, it's not Jupiter's red spot. Something is causing it to persist and expand.
You're sure it's expanding?
If my work is correct, quickly.
Uh-oh.
It was just a pause. A moment where I hold back a lifetime of cynicism and disappointment. But she hears it like I'm filling the room with air raid sirens.
Ooh.
You live in a flying city, Gia. A city kept alive with technology so foreign 80 years ago that we'd be like gods to our grandparents. It's solvable.
Let's ask what she'll do
You're
next.
in the lowers, as requested and paid for. What were you planning once you got here?
First, I thought I'd have to find a place to live, of course. I have some money.
The girl goes paler than the moon in a crystal bath.
Ooh.
A moment of clarity and a possible lifetime of hopelessness.
It was in my case. All of it.
She looks up at me, eyes suddenly welling into baby blue pools that flood the dwindling room.
Exactly what a master manipulator would do.
I don't have anyone I can ask for a loan. Everyone's... They're dead. All of them. He killed them. And now he's followed me here. He won't stop, will he? He's going to find me again. And I won't be able to fix the well, and...
Hey, kid. Look at me. You're smart. You'll figure something out. You just... Listen, I'll talk to someone who could help, but I need you to focus. Those goons stole my car and your briefcase. And right now, you might be the only real lead I have.
What can I do? I told you everything I know.
Not everything.
Ask about her traveling
I
incognito.
don't get it. You're from Olympus Park. You got money. And you just leave without talking to anyone?
This is what I'm saying. It's very suspicious.
I needed to disappear quickly. Apparently, I'm not all that good at it. I didn't have time to pack. I took the first ferry I could find, and it left me in Astoria Bay. Fortunately, when I told a very nice officer I needed to get to the lowers, he referred me to Mr. Blanc.
Knowing Mr. Blanc, that referral didn't happen by chance. He's got eyes in every dark corner of the city. If a bird from the heights flew down on an air of mystery, he'd want to know why.
Ask if she has any enemies.
He called you by your name. We're looking at someone who's done his research, or someone who's got something personal on you. Got any enemies up there?
No!
You sure? You didn't piss off some other brainiac with a better showing at the science fair?
No.
You running from family? Some bigwig who made a pass at you? Jilted husband?
I'm not. I've never been... married? I don't have the time. Or the interest. But even if I did, I haven't had any gentleman callers. Or really met any gentlemen. Aside from Professor Gardner, of course, but he doesn't count. Not in that way.
Ooh. Why would DigiGuy do this to us about this affair? We're going to ask about Gardner.
This Professor Gardner's come up a few times. Who is he?
Oh, Professor Gardner, Alistair Gardner, was one of the first people recruited to the Helicene Institute. He's one of their spokesmen, too. He even oversaw my application.
I feel like Alistair is one of those names like Margaret that like nobody in 30 years has named their child, right? Like that's a thing, right? Like nobody names kids Alistair or Margaret or Harold anymore, right? Those are all names of a time forgotten.
The other adjudicators were reluctant. Everyone else was so much more senior and older, too. But Alistair fought for me. He called my skills and my desire for a better world a brilliant ambition. He helped look after me during my stay at Olympus Park. It helps that he supervised the lab that I worked in.
I have another option to ask about Gardner
This
again.
Professor Gardner's
Oh, Professor Gardner, Alistair Gardner.
We
The
already
other
did that.
He helped look after me during my stay at Olympus Park.
Ask how the Black Hat found
Something
her.
doesn't add up.
Or
Most
Diesel.
of us will never see the heights, let alone Olympus Park. How'd someone like him get inside?
I don't know. Must have broken in. Or stolen access? Disguised himself, maybe? But you can't just stroll through. I had to go through an extensive vetting process to even be allowed to visit.
She let him in. I'm telling you guys, she's a rotten apple, rotten to the core.
So he's found you twice. Once in the heights, and then again after hiding with Mr. Blanc. He'll probably track you down here, too.
You think?
She starts to retreat back into her shell. Damn it. I was just getting somewhere. If I'm going to get anything useful out of this, I gotta give her something to latch onto. Hey, look at me. This chump isn't getting away with this. I'm going to take care of him. Going to get my car and your briefcase back.
How much coffee do you drink to seem so legitimately? What do you mean seem so legitimately into these demos? I'm like actually into the demo.
Really?
It's a matter of personal and professional pride. I don't like when people mess with what's mine. Just stay here and don't touch anything. I'll be back soon.
Oh my god, we're gonna leave. Remember the time we left the car alone? What happened? It got snatched. Nellie's gonna be gone when we get back.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Explain why she can't. I need to tell her yes. Let's ask her why, because maybe we don't have to make the decision until we hear her.
And why should I do that? You're a doe in headlights most of the time.
Let's see what her answer is.
Well, for a lot of reasons, actually. For starters, I'm excellent company.
Not the reason I was
I'm also
considering.
smart and amazing at aethonics. I'm sure that could really come in handy out there. But if not, well, let's be honest with each other. I need you to find that man. He has my briefcase. You need your car back, and you can do that by finding him. If he's following me, then that's good news. The best way for you to find him is for him to find me.
I'm gonna leave her here. And my guess is we're gonna surveil the place and wait for the Black Hat guy to try to break in and steal Nellie, or for Nellie to let him in. Then I'm gonna strike.
Foolhardy or brave, like going all in before the flop in a high-stakes hold'em round. Okay, but first I need to see a gal about a car. Until I'm back, stay put. Cress is already gonna be in a bad enough mood when she hears about the car. She doesn't need me ambushing her with this bundle of trouble too. Cress Carter is the only person in the whole who could sell me something with 4 repulsors and a steering wheel. Only one issue. I'm broke. Fortunately, I have something more valuable to her than a wad of cash.
+1 Coleman Hawkins vinyl added to crew pockets. A treasure limited edition Coleman Hawkins vinyl, Cress's favorite musician.
If there's anything that can soften bad news and a steep ask from Cress, it's fresh vinyl with a smooth baritone. I second guess leaving the girl idle in my room. She's the curious kind that could find trouble with her eyes closed and feet tied.
I'm gonna give Nellie space because I think this is all part of our master plan.
Glance, her sudden burst of courage seems to have fizzled out. She stays glued to the bed, perhaps both intrigued and overwhelmed by the new world she finds herself in. I let her rest while I get back to work.
Well. Let's go to the auto body shop and manage my vehicle. What is this? She works tirelessly on an arm of hers, obsessing over it and making sure that it's not useless. Sometimes I wonder if she's talking about herself more than her arm.
Cress? The hole doesn't ask much of its residents. Stay quiet, don't draw attention, find comfort in the dark. From behind a junker made more of rust than steel, 2 faintly glowing points rise. Cress appears, pale, milky eyes already wary and fixed to joust.
Where's my baby, 8-Shot?
The low, angry rumble of the island's Aether generators shake the floor in protest of their nature-defying feat. I hope it stifles the sound of my pulse. This is news I don't want to break.
Yo, 97% bonk. There we go. Grease Monkey success.
About that. Is that a combustion engine you're working on? It's practically an antique.
Mr. Thompson's been holding on to this thing since he first moved here. Left her to me when he passed. She's not much now, but...
She stretches her prosthetic arm and tilts her head, analyzing the jagged edges of this car-shaped hunk of rust like puzzle pieces she can rearrange and solve. She's distracted, mind somewhere free and happy, when I bring her back down. Cress, I got some bad news. The car's gone. I let my guard down.
You lost it? You here then to beg for your life?
I need help getting it back. An iceberg lugged 3,000 miles from the North Pole and thrown in the corner wouldn't have made this room any colder. Cress, Look, I don't come empty-handed. Here, found this on one of my jobs.
Well, I'm gonna give her this record.
You think you can bribe me with a Coleman Hawkins?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm listening.
She's still out there. My guess is White Street. The thief was after something in a hidden compartment, and they won't get it open without help. White Street will take apart anything if they get to keep the parts.
I'm listening for an apology, Gia. That wasn't just your car. It was hours, days of my blood, sweat, and tears to make it work.
You think I don't feel bad enough as is? I'm sorry, Cress. It's this job I'm on. This client, some hotshot's after her. Same punk who took the car.
Apology accepted, if you get our baby back. Now, this job. I thought you were taking things easy still. Honestly, surprised you found work at all. It's only been a year since your uncle died.
Tell her work's been scarce. Tell her the client's off. I'll tell her work's been scarce.
Work's dried up. Even the easy jobs that no one wants. What I can get is barely enough to get by.
Have you considered calling in that favor Needles owes you? He's working in White Street now. Pretty sure he could get you a job if you need it. Yeah, he's been busy lately.
Needles? I'm not talking to that prick, not in 100 years. Not sure who would shoot first if we saw each other again. No, Cress, not him. Wait, are you keeping tabs on him?
You're not the only smuggler that's good at what they do. He's also one of the few who still runs in White Street. Aether&Iron over there don't have many options, especially with that tyrant and his constant wars.
War in White Street wasn't new, and it wasn't worth the small talk, or the bad memories that come with it.
Tell her the client's
It's
off.
this client. There's something off about her.
Off? How?
Can't place it yet. Too many questions. Doesn't help that she's from the Heights.
Well, there's your problem. Anyone who lives that high up has a screw loose. Not enough oxygen.
I might have to if I want to get my car back.
Be careful out there, Gia.
Not right now, Cress. I just want to stay focused, find my car. I bet by now she's in the hands of some White Street chop shop. I need your help, Cress.
2 favors, then. A car, and I assume a lead in White Street.
Her eyes go distant. She never told me who she lost when White Street's Baron executed his last purge, but she disappeared for a week afterwards. When she finally returned, someone else walked around in Cress's leather shoes. She pulls out a pencil, scribbling a symbol on an old stale coffee filter plucked from the ground.
I feel like you aren't a good smuggler if your smuggling car gets stolen from you. Well, it's either you're not a good smuggler or you got bamboozled by Nelly, who's probably actually the ultimate villain of the whole game. You see what I'm saying?
North White Street Harbor, Pier 9. Say I sent you. You'll find some Aether&Iron who can help. Maybe. As for the car, got a lemon out back. Not much, but it's a start. Bring it around, and maybe I can get it working. Take these repair kits too, in case you get in a scrap.
Well, basic repair kits, take it all. Good.
Thanks, Cress.
Good.
Yeah. Also, Gia, don't be an ass. I'll hear about it.
Okay. Mission started. Kingdom for my car. Objective, visit the marked location. Ooh, keep it tracked. I don't have any heroes to put in my crew. Door. Ooh, vehicle paint job. Oh my god, Mike. Dark gray. Let's see. Oh shit. Shit, I don't even. I like the salmon. I mean, all of them. I probably should go with this, so I'm a little lower profile. There we go. Looking good. How do we get workbench to repair? We don't have to repair. Change vehicle parts. You can change the parts equipped in your vehicles to the garage. Select any vehicle to view its parts. You can upgrade your parts by spending currency to improve their stats. Oh. Oh my god. This is kind of badass. Can we... I don't think we can... Choose undercarriage weapon. Storage slot. Rusty pistol. Shotgun in stash. Scrap engine. Let me go back. Where was the... Hold on. Empty undercarriage. Empty armor slot. Choose armor pot. Armor pot. That is actually pretty cool. I assume there would be more things to buy. Scrap parts. So the car combat is, I'm guessing yes. Stage open. I'm gonna go, guys, I'm going back to the hole.
I'd left the kid to get some rest. I returned to find her stainless shoes performing a precarious balancing act on my chair while her hands twirl the wall crank. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, Gia! I'm not used to having time on my hands, and I couldn't help but notice your plant wasn't getting enough light. I adjusted the height, and it should get up to 10% more exposure. I hope that was all right.
Next time, ask. Anyway, got transport and a lead. Let's head out.
Do you get more loot? Guys. Those weren't civilians, guys. Those were assassin flankers. They were flanking my goddamn car and trying to kill me and the person that I was sworn to protect.
Already?
We need to move fast if we even want a chance of finding my car and your briefcase in one piece. Best bet? We start with White Street.
Mm-hmm.
Why there? Is it a smuggler thing?
It is.
It's a hunch. White Street's whole business is sanitation and recycling. You need something disposed of on the down low? That's where you go.
All right. Travel here. Yo, White Street. How do we, Okay. And what? And what? Captain's quarters. Mr. Throg, the salty old failure master, limps across the deck of his beloved tug with the stiff gait of a seasoned skydog. Spotting me, he raises a hand in greeting. I'm going to ask Mr. Throg about his ferry captain life. You enjoy captaining a ferry? It's my job. Come on, nobody does what you do for as long as you have if you don't love it, right? The old man's eyes are roomy with time and pain and loneliness like an open sky. Hold on. We'll leave this because I kind of want to continue end this. Other screen has the whole this way. We don't want to go back there. Like the location. Go to location. I don't think this is what we want. Can we go? This is where we are. Okay, nobody killed civilians, guys. Locations. Yeah, this screen is only for the whole. I don't know how to get back to the other one, though. Hold on. Go to location. Select location. Well, I guess we'll enter. So we've already done the auto body. Wait, I can... Well, we have my car. Like, this is where... Oh, I'm bad. Hold on. I got it, chat. I didn't see that little thinger all the way up there. Got it. Could some of these new Killa voices be put into rotation? I can't tell whether Killa actually believes that he killed those civilians or not at this point. I didn't review the clip, no.
If they existed, White Street would have been torn from the sky in retribution for its decades of war.
Swobo.
Instead, it stays floating to spite the dead.
If I don't...
shell of its former glory.
If I don't review the clip, then I won't know for sure. And if I don't know for sure, it makes it more easy for me to believe that I didn't kill them. And if it's easy for me to believe that I didn't kill them, I can make it easy for the people who don't watch the clip to believe me. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Akron. Akron gets it. 100%. Nelly, I want you to watch me and stay close.
Is something wrong?
Where would I find the time, kid? Or the heart to fill your head with graves of ash, islands on fire in the night, the thunder of war in the skies? That was years ago. But...
Wait, does the label say capital C civilian? It might actually be assassins whose name is literally civilian. Think about the advantages of being an assassin named civilian. You see what I'm saying?
Not yet.
First point of entry. I'm about to enter, chat. What? All right, we're there. North White Street Harbor. Am I fucking blind as shit right now? I'm a little blind. Here we go. They could be twins, like in the second or third Matrix movie. Remember the guys with the dreadlocks that like go ethereal? Halt, the roads are closed until the demonstration is over. Exit your vehicle and line up for the parade. All civilians are expected to be in attendance. Exit your vehicle, line up. Oh, Gia, a parade. Let's go. If you do not comply, you will be arrested.
Fine. I needed to stretch my legs anyhow.
Fucking too real. This is getting real.
Like a dove on an updraft, the girl flutters off as soon as her heels hit the street, following the music and fanfare to the nearby parade. Hey, I said stay close!
This girl is running off again?
Wowzers. I haven't been to one of these since I was young. Father took me to several, but those weren't as, serious.
Yeah, you get arrested for not being patriotic enough.
Where are the floats? The clowns? They're just soldiers. Are all parades in the lowers like this?
Just like this? No. Each baron has their own flavor of showboating to distract from how bleak life is down here. White Street's just eager to march and flash their guns around.
Something big must be going on. Do you know what's happening?
I'm not sure what this is. White Street has been bleeding territory, money, and men for over a decade in its wars with the surrounding barons.
Ooh.
This should be a funeral march, not a celebration.
Yo, I'm gonna scope out the surroundings. I just need to roll a 5. That seems pretty easy. My dice are hot today. There it is. Yeah, we went from like really bad day to really good day. Honestly, I almost just ended the fucking stream after that one. I was like, this isn't even worth it. But I'm glad we stayed on because, goddamn, we got some bangers.
Through a hail of ticker tape, I swerve past a waving arm to get a better look at the line of soldiers. Spotless uniforms, polished guns, a show of strength that White Street hasn't been able to afford in years. When did they fill their war chest?
I'm gonna ask passerby for information.
Hey, pal, what's the occasion?
The general's unveiling his new machine. Soldiers say it's gonna save the lowers.
Save the lowers? Going to take more than some new weapon to do that.
You wanna get us thrown in the tomb? You just smile and wave.
He applies more plaster to his smile. I glance around. He's not the only face in the crowd straining to keep the corners of their mouth upright.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch the parade.
Cries of support echo emptily. The banners flow without enthusiasm. Like stone pushed through a sieve, the crowd forces out cheers for a devil clad in white.
Is that the Baron of White Street? He must be really popular.
That's Eli Tillingast. Calls himself the General. They cheer because if they don't...
Burn the tyrants, the protesters are yelling. Yup, this guy, oh my god, he came with a Jesus, what is this? Oh. No, 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 no. Oh! Wow, this really escalated. Oh god, sorry, I don't mean to. Oh my god.
One hot blast of light was all it took to disappear a crowd, stunning onlookers like a twisted magic trick. Instead of applause, cries of panic and a stampede of feet clap the pavement, while a putrid smell fills the air.
Fucking
twists as it fights every reckless impulse to run.
I'm gonna steal my nerves. Oh! Oh no!
A few onlookers run from the scene. My nerves scream follow before the next shot.
Grab Nelly and break for it.
Nelly, move! We follow the path cut by our fellow runners, squeezing past arms and legs and shouts, barring our way until we taste fresh air.
Okay, I wasn't laughing at dead civilians. It's just this game has been so low-key, like subtle and smooth and witty and clever, and there's been some undertones of darkness that were just presented with grace, and then that guy just fucking blasted an entire crowd of people. It was just such an insane shift from the tone of the game, which is probably all like very deliberate, but it was just such a crazy shift in tone. We follow the path cut by our fellow runners, squeezing past arms and legs and shouts barring our way out. Okay.
I didn't realize it'd be our last until I heard the shot.
Wait! What does it mean? I didn't realize it would be our last. Or it must be our last parade. It must be the last parade that we're going to go to because of the traumatic experience here. This afternoon, a group of anarchists carried out a politically motivated attack on civilian and military personnel during a celebratory parade. The attack led to the deaths of scores of innocents. However, all of the anarchists were quickly killed by our brave soldiers shortly after an assassination attempt. The intelligence department has linked these anarchist attack last year. Oh my god. I don't... Okay. I'm not going to reload the last checkpoint to see what the other outcome was, because I don't want to spoil it. Like, I don't actually want to know what the other outcome was.